My favorite thing I've seen in a lot of these clips over the past year and a bit is that as time goes on, more and more fast food and retail workers in general are more willing to stand up for themselves in front of the Karens, the Kevins, and the public freakouts. Welcome to Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, here with your Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. Here we have what is probably a misunderstanding from the customer from what actually happened, where apparently whilst going through the drive-thru, the person didn't hear the customer quite well enough, and it turns into this massive skerfuffle for some reason.
Why would she talk to me? Is that how you talk to customers?
No, I was trying to explain to the lady I couldn't hear her.
No, that's not what.
When she said no coke, with small coke with no water.
She was trying to tell you. She was trying to talk to you, and I see that you're having a problem talking to her.
No, I don't have a problem talking to nobody.
You were having
you have a good day and leave my
side.
restaurant. I was not having a bad day until you came in and started hollering at me. And all I told the lady on the headset is that I didn't understand what she said.
But that's the lady who went in your car.
I'm asking her, I couldn't hear what she said of the soft drink.
And then
please leave my restaurant. Because you don't have no right coming in here yelling at me.
No, you don't have no right calling me yelling at me. You don't have no right to.
You came in here yelling at me.
I came in there yelling at you.
So please leave my establishment now. You go sit down when you're in the ring now. Go there, sit down.
Again, I'm not 100% sure of the actual story of how we got here. Heck, it might have even happened in store, but it does just sound like it was one big miscommunication where the manager here was just like, I'm sorry, I couldn't quite catch you there. And the customer interpreted that as some form of didn't want to talk to you type thing. I don't know. I don't get how you would misinterpret that, but it also wouldn't make sense that a retail, someone who seems to be the manager would say, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. This is just whack to say the least. But hey, they're standing up for themselves and just being like, I'm not here to argue. Get out of here if you're just going to keep going on about this. We go to Canada now, where this guy's gotten a prescription pill that wasn't the actual strength that he was after, so about 30 minutes after he realized that, he goes back into the store to get it changed. He hasn't used it at all, yada yada yada. Apparently, he responded in a nice and calm way to the employee here, but apparently, according to the employer, they abused him. Then this whole argument ensues about the legality of recording in this space, which I'll get to in a moment. We'll watch the clip first.
I just want a different prescription.
I just asked him, it's my job to ask that, is it used? And he abused me and he raped me.
How did I abuse you?
You did.
How did I abuse you? Tell me how I abused you.
I'm not going to say anything over a video.
Okay.
You need to stop doing that first.
Tell me how I abused you. I'm just here to exchange this, if you don't mind.
What's the problem with
This
it?
is a weaker prescription. I just want to exchange. I bought it like 30 minutes ago, and she's asking me if it's used. So I said, that's a silly question. She says I abused her.
Could you not film?
It's for my safety.
You're filming me.
It's for my safety.
That's good to you,
That's
but
fine.
you're filming me.
That's fine.
I don't want to be captured.
Well, you know
Could
what?
you take that
It's
out?
my phone.
Okay, let me see your credit card.
My credit card's here.
Can I see the number, please? Can I see the number?
You know you can't make a video by law. Or can you?
Which law do you have? Which country law do you
I
know?
born here, man.
Which country law? You born here, okay.
Good
for you.
We're doing it for you, but I just wanted to know that that's not nice.
It's not nice.
You're filming me.
Sure, it's not nice.
You're filming
It's
me.
not nice, but it's for my
need to
safety.
have my
It's for
consent.
my no.
Yeah.
You do.
It's for my
You're filming
safety.
me.
Not film us without a
Take it off,
consent.
Please can you
Excuse me,
please
sir.
just
Take that off, please.
refund my item,
I am not
please?
gonna-
Yeah, she's
I'm not-
already
We are not serving
refunding
you,
it.
sorry,
So
for
can you
talking to us like that.
It's,
Take the-
am I being ganged up on?
No, I'm just buying.
Do you work here?
I'm just.
Do you work here,
I'm
sir?
just saying you that
Do
by
you work
law
here?
you can't make video of anyone.
Do you work here, though?
Consent.
Do you
Because
work
there is
here?
nothing
I'm
happening
asking
bad
you
here.
if you work
You
here.
can't make
Do you work
videos
here?
of her because they are.
And can you show me the law? Show me the law, please.
I'm just like you.
Can you show me the law?
If I'm wrong, I think you can
I
explain
think
me
you
also,
are
right?
wrong. Show
Then
me the
maybe
law.
I'm wrong.
Yes, but
then you can explain
why are you
me.
intruding on? Just want to return my product.
No,
Why are you
bro.
intruding?
You're absolutely
Do you
right.
work here?
No, bro.
Are you in uniform?
He's with me.
To what capacity do you have any sort of
Why you're making my video, man?
to what
You're making my
what
video now.
capacity? Because you approached me. You walked into my video.
If anyone talks to you, make
You walked into my video.
It's fine, sir. It's fine.
Okay, make my video. I want to be popular.
Let's not
So
escalate this.
I'm opening my channel very
I'm being
soon.
ganged up on by 5 people.
Why I have to
Are you
gang up?
serious?
Look, I'm buying items.
Okay, sir, just stop your cart, please.
I'm not ganging up.
I'm just here to return an item. You can take me. Do I have a problem being on camera? No, I don't. So why do you?
filming
So why do you?
You're
He's
not
filming me.
yourself.
He's
That's
filming
not-
me.
that's
I have
not-
no problem being on camera.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So much. Okay, you have an
Make a
optimum.
camera in front of police officer.
Oh, not a problem. Call the police and I'll film him too. It's not illegal.
Scan your optimum card, please.
It's not illegal. You guys need to learn the law when you come here. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yes,
You say
that's her privacy.
She's is she in a private place?
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to be filmed in your camera.
it's her discretion
You
if she
understand
wants.
that? I don't want to be filmed in your camera.
It's
That's
for
what I'm
my
saying.
safety.
How you filming me?
Because I don't know what you guys are capable of. It's for my
Report it to
safety.
the manager, please.
Yeah, you report. Call the police. Report me to whomever.
Okay, you're optimum.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm not
Stop it
breaking
now,
the
stop it
law.
now.
What's
It's
wrong with
just-
you people?
Scan your
I am not breaking the law.
Scan
Okay,
your
scan-
optimum.
I don't need to. Just
You
give
can
me my
tap.
product and I can leave here.
Tap again, please. I did a refund first.
I already tapped my card.
Didn't go through yet.
You guys need to learn the law.
You should
I know the law. Trust me.
forget it. It's okay.
I know the law.
Sir, I have better things to do, sir. Please proceed.
Exactly. The
Clearly.
thing you should be doing is doing your
Please.
job.
What am I asking you to do? I'm asking you to tap. That is my job, sir.
No, you've been having a conversation with him for 20 minutes.
I'm asking you to
That's
stop
not
tapping.
really needed.
Forget it. Here.
Forget it. You're wearing a mask, right?
Clearly, because
Yeah.
you know how uncomfortable you're making me right
How?
now.
Oh, you know how uncomfortable you're making me?
Okay.
I'm just here to return a product.
Take the-
Idiots.
Excuse me?
Sorry, sir, but you
Did
can't
you say
film.
that again?
I'm sorry?
Did you say something?
It's a free country. I can say whatever I want. Unless I commit a crime, I can say and do whatever I want. Learn the laws.
Luckily, this is actually a question that's been asked before on a subreddit called Canada Law. Now, of course, this is coming from Redditors. We don't know if they're actual lawyers or not, but going off of what I can gather here, and considering that it's very similar in America, as well in the US, I mean, as well as here in Australia, it's one of those things where if you're in a public space, which does include any private spaces that the public are allowed to be in, whether it be invited or just by you simply walk in, such as supermarkets, restaurants, pharmacies, yada yada yada, it's technically still coined as a public place, and you have no reasonable assertion of privacy in a public place. Though, moving on to that though, any form of private business that is open to the public, they also have the right to tell you, no, don't record in here. And they also have the right, and if you choose to continue to record, to trespass you for doing that because you're disobeying one of their rules. And then at that point, there can be some legal recourse if you don't choose to leave the property then and there. That is how that goes. From my understanding, Canada is overall just a one-party consent state, so in any form of private setting, as long as one person consents to the recording, which usually is the person recording, there is not particularly much that one can do about that, which is an interesting thing to say the least, but we're not here to just decipher laws and whether we agree with them or not. So all in all, everyone in here is kind of wrong on the law, except for the guy behind the camera. Though the staff can ask you to stop recording and can also get you kicked out of the store if you choose to not stop recording. That is legal recourse for them to do. They can't get you to delete the footage. They can't force you to stop the recording itself because it's not illegal to be recording, because it's a privately owned business, but this private business and private property is open to the public, so there is no reasonable expectations of privacy there. Working at a fuel station must be one of the most interesting jobs ever, because I personally would never want to do it myself, just because I don't think I'd be able to handle the sheer variety of crazy people that do come through. But hey, here's a clip from someone else's enjoyment at a station.
Are you videotaping me?
Yeah.
Please don't.
Are you gonna leave?
Darling, my car will be
You're out here yelling and you got customers coming in here telling me you're talking about murder and all this crazy stuff.
Yeah, because this is a prophecy and revelation. All the people that've been murdered, everyone's faced it right now. Napalm.
But we have no idea what you're
Well,
talking
guess
about.
what? Elizabeth, the Antichrist mother, she's going to release us from murder because she's going to say the words. This is Easter. You know, my car's coming for me. If you want to call the cops, you're going to cost yourself something.
I'm not going to cost myself anything.
For Holy Week and Easter. You have yourself a good Easter. I have about 10 minutes till my car gets here.
Well, can you wait over there at the other gas station?
No, I'm going to wait right here because I've been murdered before. I'm going to wait right here in the lights.
How you been murdered if you're still living?
Because this is life after death, darling.
Have a good night.
I'm safe from the second death. I'm safe from the second death.
That's cool. Well, if you're going to wait here, I need you to stop all that yelling.
I've been murdered before and I don't want to be murdered again. Then how are you here talking to me? Because this is the afterlife, sweetie. You're crazy. Like, I don't know if you're high or not. I like everything else, your entire demeanor leading up to that statement seemed somewhat reasonable. Didn't seem like of a person who was high or drunk. Then you make a statement as absurd as that. Now I'm confused. Are you just insane, stupid, a mixture of both? Or are you just high? Maybe all the above. That's definitely an option. Here we have a very interesting situation going down here at the Target where the person behind the camera is attempting to return a Coke but don't have a receipt, don't have a form of ID on them aside of a photo of that said ID, nor have a credit card. So, of course, Target's being difficult about doing this return.
It's not working, that's the thing.
What do you mean it's not working? I don't understand what you're saying. You asked for the ID number. I gave it to you.
It's not going to go through. That's the
Okay.
thing.
Well, can you just give me a gift card and I can exchange it that way?
I can't just give you a gift card.
I'll call your
have to
manager
have-
over.
I did.
Because I'm wasting my breath talking to you right now. Like, it's $13.50. It shouldn't be worth a headache. I mean, come on. And it's not my fault. It's not my fault you changed your policies. I've been shopping here for a while. I never had that problem. I always can come back and bring something, exchange it. They gave me a card last time.
We usually do with either a receipt, the credit card,
I don't know
or
what
the
it is.
ID.
You know how much paper I have in my car?
That's,
You don't want to keep up with all the
that's
receipts in the world.
Well, that's when you need
Please.
the Target app on your phone. It's all stored in
Honey,
there.
no thanks. I have enough apps on my phone. I have no room. I do
Can't really help you if you don't have a receipt, card, or ID with you.
What are you talking about?
That's just our policy.
What?
It's our policy. Our manager will tell you the same thing. Can a
Well,
manager
where's the
please come
manager
up
here?
to
You
guest
still
service?
yapping off talking about the manager's gonna tell me. Let me hear that.
They will come up here in a
Because
second.
I'm quite sure I know your manager.
All right, so you can speak to them in a second.
I am. I'm
have
going
go.
to. You do whatever you gotta do. Just get out of my face. Not helping me. Call me rude if you want to. She sat there and repeated like 5 times. Like I need to hear. I'm 50 years old. Don't tell me like a little child. I'm not your child.
Just trying to explain.
I don't care. She said it one time. I'm not hard of hearing. I don't wear hearing aids. Shit. She's giving me a headache. Where's the manager? Like, why is it so long for the manager to come out? The manager should have been here when I first asked for it.
What you're returning?
That's it. That one little jacket. I don't know why I picked it up. It was cute at the moment, but I'm too grown for that.
Okay.
This is more my style.
Susan, did you try doing it on her driver's license?
She didn't do nothing.
I haven't. I didn't take care of her,
Yeah.
but she doesn't have her driver's license with her. She has, which technically we're
I have a
supposed to-
picture.
I understand, but technically we're supposed to scan the driver's license. Nita was nice enough to take the numbers off it.
She was nice enough.
Well, she did because we're supposed to have it in hand.
All right, let her deal with it. She's the manager. Let her deal with it now. No disrespect to you, because you didn't even help me at all. You were helping other
I was
people.
helping
But you
someone else,
heard
yes.
everything that I said. I understand.
Not having a receipt, okay, fair enough, whatever, that happens. But not having the credit card on you that was used to purchase this in any way, shape, or form, and not even having your driver's license, instead showing them a photo of it, no duh, they're gonna think you're suspicious. Like, it's such a weird thing to do. It's like, what? How do you go to return an item that you've just got and not have the receipt for it, not have the car that you just used to purchase it, and don't physically have your driver's license on you? Isn't that like a big thing in America where you need to have like your driver's license on you at all times, because when you get pulled over, it's like the number one thing they ask you. Like, what? Wouldn't be too surprising if this person was just trying to scam them. They grabbed an item off the shelf in Target and they're just trying to get free money so they can go spend it in Target after giving them an item that they never even brought in the first place. That might be what's actually happening here, because that's so weird. Here we have a FedEx delivery guy delivering what looks to be a 12-pack of cat food cans, which probably are around 750 grams in size. Oh, crap. I'm Australian. That is completely different metric to what you guys read as. Give me a moment. Let me do some conversions. Yeah, about 1.6 pounds. It's probably more of a consistent measurement to how you guys do your cans, would be slightly different. But, you know, that looks to be the size of what our average 750 gram cans are, which is 1.6 pounds. Anyway, so it's a heavy box. It's 12 of those damn things. So this guy thought it would be a great idea to hold it over his shoulder, which, you know, I guess you could do that. Makes some sense. And then when he has to put it down, throws it onto the ground. He gets caught by the person who owns that package, and well, here's what happens next.
Hey, when you throw it like that, half of the cans are unusable. Please don't do that. When you throw the box like that, half of the cans... I've been getting chewy for 5 years, buddy. When you throw it like that, which I've got on film now, half of the cans are dented, and I can't use them.
That's heavy, like, so I got that far, so put it like this, so it's heavy. It's really heavy.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, then don't do this for a living.
I know. But it's really heavy. It's just fell like this one.
Every time you guys do that. Every single time.
Me?
Whoever works for FedEx. UPS doesn't do it. The U.S. Postal Service doesn't do it, but FedEx does it every time.
FedEx?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not doing it like this.
You just did it.
What's this one? Really heavy, man. If you want to lift this one,
I've been buying the same stuff for 5 years. I know it's heavy. But you can't just throw it because it's heavy.
I apologize. Okay.
Thank you.
So, first off, for those who don't know why you should not really eat food or use food from any form of dinted cans, is that, well, the dints, depending on how big and sharp they are, can actually break the seals or damage the seams of the cans, which will lead to bacteria being able to get inside of the can itself and cause a whole plethora of issues. Tiny dints usually are fine, but decent-sized dints, which would probably occur by a drop like this one, is just a big no-no. You shouldn't use whatever's in those cans if you see a dint to that degree, because seams are broken. Bacteria can get in one way or another. It's just not good for anyone, and it's just not worth it. So yeah, I can understand the frustration here, because losing half of the cans are probably expensive overall. It's probably like a $20, $30, $40 worth of cat food there. Actually, that's probably undercutting it. I don't know. I have no frame of reference for the cost of American pet food, so someone in the comments can have to enlighten me on how much that probably would have costed the customer here. But it's just like one of those things where I get it. It's heavy, but you should also know proper lifting and putting down techniques of using your knees to slowly bring it to the ground, and then you can slowly turn it off your shoulder onto the ground. If you can't do that, then don't carry it over your shoulder. Find a way to just carry it with your hands. Yes, it sucks, but you know, you have to do your job and not damage the damn packages when you're delivering them. I suppose, though, they will never learn that one. In this first argument, we've got an argument for Karen, who's trying to avoid the fact that she may have hit someone's mirror.
Watch you. It's a $500 mirror,
I
ma'am.
didn't touch your friggin' mirror.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
Ma'am, I sat and watched you.
I wouldn't.
And you kept trying to push it past.
No, I didn't.
Ma'am, I watched you.
I went like this. Back up. Back up, please.
I'm standing by my car.
I'm gonna back up.
You just came up to me.
I went like this.
You just
back up.
You just walked up to me.
I went up to here.
Ma'am, you just took my mirror off with your cart. I was sitting in the driver's seat. Look at the cart. It's the same exact height. I watched you. And ma'am, you came up to me.
By your mirror.
Because you couldn't get by your mirror.
Then
you got stuck on it.
Over here?
Because you got stuck on it, ma'am.
I didn't
didn't get stuck on it. I stopped right here. And if I did anything,
and if you would grab the cart, it is the exact height of where you got stuck on my mirror, man.
It happened last week.
It happened just now. I was sitting in my driver's seat, man.
In this clip we watch as a Karen forces their way into someone else's garage just to go off with a pair of kids. Yeah, that's right. She broke into someone else's house just to go off at kids.
Why are you coming at me? Oh, look.
Hey, don't touch me! Hey!
What are you doing?
Don't touch me!
You flip me off again, I don't give a fuck how old you are. I'll send my
Hey,
son
you
over
flipped
here.
us off.
We're little kids. You flipped us off, man.
No, we didn't.
Don't kill me in our house.
You're little kids,
You
then
are
you have
wrong.
enough sense to know, don't you?
Where are your parents?
But you just broke our door.
Oh.
Broke
I know
the
they're
door.
not
Turn
here.
the
Because y'all wouldn't act like this. Where's your parents?
Oh, what?
Where are your parents?
See, exactly. You broke our door.
No. You know what? You're doing
Where are your
have enough
parents?
sense to know that.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, it was you.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did not.
It was you.
When was this?
Last week. You and the guy from down the street
You know what? You
are the
don't-
I don't hang out with anybody
I
on the
know.
street.
Yes, you do.
Oh God, I don't. I literally don't.
I know you're taking me.
And trust me,
Where's
I'm
your
telling you,
parents?
she's
I
just
am,
like
because
you.
I don't feel safe with you touching me.
You know what?
You
Juvenile-
touching me.
I don't feel safe with you being outside, running around while we're trying to come into the door.
Why are you
Just having
trying to...
fun.
You little juvenile.
Y'all are
delinquents
juveniles.
is what you are.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't...
Crazy, bro.
Trust me, you're being
We got
filmed
you
too.
too.
And you know what?
Bro.
You just filmed flipping us off.
Oh, did you just do that again?
I know, I did a peace sign. That's what,
Oh, okay.
that's what
Oh,
you just did,
oh,
right?
That's a gang sign.
That's a peace sign.
Trust
Bro,
me,
what?
you've
Let's
already
see
been
if
recording.
Oh, look, it works. It's not broken.
Yeah, we're
I
part of the
never
game.
said that.
Whoever
Yeah, we're part of the game.
Your mother will
Can you
be
please
coming
get out?
home.
Yeah. No, you know what? I was going to come here today and I decided not to, but I will come tomorrow. Where are your freaking parents?
But they're not here. We just told you that.
We know. They're not here, dude.
Also,
Where
this is not
are
their
they?
house. This is my house.
It's your house.
You live here by
Yeah.
yourself?
Also, I didn't do
He's
anything.
got all the, his Asian people here.
Hey!
No.
Whoa, whoa. Flip us off, and it's okay,
Why are you
right?
flipping us off? Come on, man.
Trust me.
You don't gotta be
filmed
racist,
too.
though.
And you were filmed flipping us off, so
Yeah.
that's what
Wait. Didn't you just do that? What the?
Don't mess with us.
We're not. That's exactly. We're just
Coming
standing
out of-
here.
Let me tell you, no. You came at us the other night, wasn't you?
Yo, call the f***ing police, bro.
Him? Not him.
Should I call the police?
You
Again, I don't.
Pass is off now. Now you have your little thing. Guess what? We saw your little pass
what?
flipping us off.
Should I call the police?
Yes, we did.
You know, I have to query this to the kids. Why didn't any of you even bother to go and attempt to call the cops the moment she was attempting to get into your house? Like, clearly, she's breaking all kinds of laws here by forcing her way into the garage, and then he comes and joins, and they're all going off at the kids. Like, it's one of those things where, yeah, you could probably get them in a lot of trouble because, they're breaking laws here. Why didn't any of the kids bother calling the cops any sooner than at the back end of this nonsense? Like, good God. And of course, these two shits think they're in the fucking right, breaking into someone else's house just to go off at a bunch of kids because they flipped the finger at them. Like, what type of justification is that? Here you have a bunch of angry Karen and Kevin neighbors who are going off at this couple here because they don't believe they actually live here. Here's what happens.
Sorry.
Okay,
So,
I work.
we live here.
Okay. So,
Why you
lady.
fucking
Hey. Okay, call the police. Okay, I call the police. You push me. You push me. I work in here. No. I work in here. Okay.
Can you stay back? Stay back, please.
Yeah.
Please stay back.
No. Okay.
Okay. Stay
Okay.
calm.
Yeah.
Okay, llama a la policía. Give me. No. Look at.
Please stop filming.
No.
Mom, ya pones.
No.
Mom, deja.
Can you stop that?
Mom.
No.
Call the police now if you want it out, please.
It
Have to go home and make dinner. You like?
It doesn't matter as long as nobody got hit. The only reason why, like, we stopped here because obviously we stopped for her because this is where we work. But you didn't have to stop right here. You could have just went home. And, no, you stopped right next to her.
We do have to stop out here. We live here. It's a private street, so we can know who's coming in here.
Listen.
We have to find out what business. If simply say you're here to work, then come here to work.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Why are you filming this?
Mom,
No,
it's very annoying that you're filming this.
Okay.
I do not give consent to you filming this at all.
Come.
I say, please stop. Hey, you just touched me. You just.
You know what, Maggie? You gotta go home. You're gonna have to.
So, this is how I'm interpreting this entire situation. The couple, the people who are recording, come into this area to do some work. They also potentially live in the area. This other group who are very loud and angry have come in to go, what are you doing here? You don't live here, blah, 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 things along those lines. And this has ended up in this situation here where people are just far too aggressive for their own. Like, they're just way too aggressive for your own ability to contain yourself. Especially considering if you believe that, no, I don't consent to you recording me. Oh, no, just starting screaming at the top of your lungs with that type of madness. My guy, if you're in the US, then you're in an area that is in the open, that is viewable via what is considered public areas. You can be recorded and there's nothing you can do about it. It does lead to some really weird things like people perving on girls and all that stuff out in a public place, but there is ultimately not particularly much one can do about that unless they do it to the same person consistently. But in this situation, they're allowed to record you. You're out in a public space. There's not much you can do about that, and getting extremely angry and getting up in the person's face who's recording you is not going to help your situation in any way, shape, or form. Either way, that situation could have been handled so much better by Andrew, by the other Home Depot worker that's there. It involves various other people because, you know, customers aren't saints. In this next clip, we got a guy who's not happy with pest control coming through.
Give me your business card.
I don't have one.
What are you doing here without a business card?
I'm just taking care of people's bugs, sir.
What do you mean bugs?
Spiders, ants, roaches.
What company are you with?
Hawks.
Hawks?
Yeah.
Why don't you have a business card?
Because I'm just a route manager out here.
Get the out of this neighborhood,
Why?
dude. You're not allowed to just walk around people's private property. You're not allowed to. You don't have an appointment.
I don't know why you're so angry, sir. I wish I could help you out.
I'm trying to get this guy out of the neighborhood. He's driving everybody crazy.
You're the only person. All of your neighbors were really nice. You're the only one that's acted like this.
You interrupted my business.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
You didn't even answer the door.
Sure.
You've been cussing at me, using God's name in vain. I don't know who's the jerk here.
It's not against the law to cuss.
You're right. It's not against the law to knock on the door.
Yeah, it is. There's no soliciting signs all over.
Look.
You don't even have a business card.
You probably need to go to church, sir.
You know what?
I'm sorry. I was just coming to talk to you about the bugs. I don't understand why he's...
Man, this guy just likes his bugs. It's just like this guy's coming in to do some pest control work, you know, the fun stuff. Burning those bugs alive, and this guy's just coming through having a bad day, losing his shit at this guy because he doesn't have a business card. Yeah, it's as bad as ridiculous as it sounds. I got nothing here. In this next clip, we've got an idiot / Kevin deciding to record someone randomly in public, and yeah, this is an interesting one.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What happened? How come you
record me without my permission?
That's all right. This is a public, this is a free country. Absolutely.
I can call the cops on you right now.
Call the cops.
Without my permission.
That's okay. This is a free country. Have you heard of the Second Amendment, the freedom of right of speech, and
you're violating my privacy.
I'm not violating. You're in a private area.
I just want to question, does he actually know why it's perfectly fine to record a person at a public place? It's not because of the First Amendment or this or that or these random other things he kept trying to pull up here. No. It's because you're in a public place. Therefore, what you're doing in said public place, it's not in private, it's in public. They're not invading your privacy by recording you. But he's being such a flipping asshole about it, it's not even funny. Like, what was even the point of that? Was he just trying to taunt for a goddamn reaction? Actually, this is TikTok. Yes, he probably was. In this next clip, we got a Karen who lives about 4 houses down complaining about noise on 9 PM on a Saturday night.
I'm really tired
What's
of
going
all
on?
the noisy parties.
It's Saturday night, ma'am. What time is it? It's barely 9 o'clock.
It is 9 o'clock.
But what's going on?
It's noisy.
I know. This is why we buy houses, so we could do what we want.
So that you can do what you want.
If you're right behind us?
We are 4 houses away, and you're so loud. And
Okay,
what's
what's your address since you came over here? Can I know your address?
No.
But what are you doing? I don't think nobody our neighbors over here are not even complaining. You're 3 houses away.
You got too many people.
How do you know how many people we have?
There's cars everywhere.
So what?
Okay.
What's your name?
I've lived in this neighborhood.
What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Chris?
And
Okay,
look-
back up, Chris.
Okay.
Ow.
No, I said hello.
No, that's not how you
Excuse
came at us. Well, you're in my sister's house, like literally. You could call
To
the
the
cops
rest
if you
of the
want. There's nothing
neighborhood?
bad going on. This even before curfew.
Please don't do
It's
that.
even before curfew. Like I don't know why you're. What? It's 9 o'clock. It's 9. It's early on a Saturday, ma'am. You could stay here and talk to my sister if you want. Yes, because how you did it right now was really not called for.
Okay. I get it. I understand loud neighbors are annoying, but it's 9 PM on a Saturday night. At that point, who the fuck cares? There's literally jack shit you can do about it, and there's probably nicer ways to go about it than just going and annoy them when they're having a party. Maybe if it's going to be one thing you want to complain about, if it's midnight or past midnight, then maybe I can understand you partly. But you're saying that you're multiple houses down, the other neighbors haven't really complained before, and you're just making a big stuffle about this because you're annoyed at it, and then you just give up partway through. You're doing it at 9 p.m. I don't get it. Maybe the next day, come was like, hey, you guys, it'd be nice if you guys just maybe were a little bit more quiet on the Saturday nights, or maybe party a little less often, would be appreciated. Instead, you just come up all in their shit, interrupting them whilst they're doing their thing on a Saturday night. Like, what the hell, man? Like, just what the hell? I get it. Noisy neighbors suck. But that's not how you handle them. Holy shit. In this clip, we have a gay couple who are leaning against their car, and when the person who owns the car that was next to them decided to walk up and start going off of them for apparently leaning on their car instead.
Homo, go.
No.
Go.
No.
Fucking
I'm on
homo,
public property,
go.
you dumb bitch. I'm gonna stay here if I want to stay.
Christopher, come here. Homo. Really?
What?
Really?
Really what?
Babe, come here. Calling me a bitch.
She's calling me a homo.
You are calling me a homo.
So what?
So what? So what? What the?
I was not
laying against my car.
I was not laying on your car.
Laying on my car and calling me a bitch.
I'm not fucking laying on your car. My car is right next to it.
It's right there. You're
My
laying
car-
on my
You're
car.
right?
Go to hell.
What?
Bro.
What?
What? What the f?
Hey, relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
What the fuck?
Me.
Yeah?
I
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Film me.
Don't touch me.
Get the f off my car. You better get back.
No.
You better fuck back.
Yo. What the? Don't.
Come, call the
Stop.
Stop. You fuck bitch, fuck.
Don't touch it.
Don't. You
touch it. Don't. Old ass.
Fucking old.
What?
Stop.
I'm going to assume that the reason why that clip ended there was because potential violence happened after this clip ended, which would get taken off of a majority of platforms. And I'm just sitting there going, why are there people in the world like this? Like, a genuine question. Why are you targeting these people just because they're gay? That doesn't really mean anything. They're not telling you they're gay. They're just being with each other. Doesn't really affect you in any way, shape, or form, yet here you are being complete and utter assholes for no good reason, just because you hate these type of people. That's what it seems like here, because that just seems like a very unnecessary reaction to someone apparently leaning on your car, even though they're clearly stating that no, they were on their car, which was parked right next to them. This isn't a reaction normal people do to anything along these lines. This is straight up wrong. Here we have an unhappy neighbor complaining about property lines again and has gotten some police involved who also seem to be a bit of a weird one in this situation.
So keep on talking. You have no business here. Am I breaking any laws? That's right. Now I'm going to keep on. Your property line is over there.
No, it is not.
I can show it to you again. Come here.
I have 2 feet on this side of this.
No, you don't.
That it belongs to me.
Legally, I couldn't put this on the property line.
I think you probably did it illegally anyway.
Why would I do stuff illegal?
Because you
Are you committed me a crime? No, seriously.
I'm not gonna.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot. I'm not gonna get in there with you, Scott. You're making a spectacle out of yourself.
You're the one who call the cops, and you're here. You're calling me an idiot,
No, I'm calling you an idiot.
and you're saying I do illegal. I'm an idiot because I'm doing stuff on my property.
How much have you? What have you been doing lately?
Working, making money,
Let me see your
making
eyes. Let me
millions.
see your eyes.
You expect me of
Let me see your
crime?
eyes. Let me see your eyes. Take your sunglasses off. Let me see your eyes.
What are you expecting me of?
Let me see your eyes.
Let me see your eyes. Are they dilated?
Mine are good to go.
Good to go? I don't know. You've done more drugs in your life than I have. You don't remember. I do know you as a kid, right?
All right, Scott. If that's what you
Some people
want to
grow
deal
out
with,
of it, and then some people never grow out of anything.
Oh, anything. That's why you
Except
came to...
for stupidity.
Oh, stupidity. That's why you're here this, and I'm just here living my life.
You haven't been living your life here, dude. You've been living your life in West Point.
Really? Because I don't even live in West Point.
Well, where?
How do you... Why do you think you know me?
I know it's not here.
But who owns this place? Who owns this place?
You can't tell who owns it because look at it. Yes.
No different than your place. I mean, we could look. I mean, it's no different than the place right there where you live. I mean, you even got a car illegally parked. You got that car illegally parked. You think being a law officer, you wouldn't have a car legally parked on your property. Want to keep on going?
No, you've said it.
Then you guys have a great day.
Okay.
You're dismissed.
Who's walking away?
I'm digging up my stuff. Walking away. Come on now. You know me better than that.
We must be in that neighborhood where everybody knows everybody. It's just gonna be a funny conversation between like, oh, I know you do this, and this. It's like, oh, I thought you lived over there. It's like, no, I never lived over there. It's what an interesting conversation just to have here. And that police officer seems to be a little bit out of their mind on accusing various different things. And like, I don't know. Bit of a weird one. Like, I'm surprised that police officers acting the way that they're acting. Just like immediately believing the guy behind the camera is immediately in the wrong. And when he goes to take the effort to actually show them that, no, this is where the property line is. I can't put the fence here. I wouldn't be able to put the fence here legally if it was on top of the property line. It's like, oh, I don't know. You do. Oh, that doesn't matter. You do things legally anyway. Just for some weird thrown out thing from the officer. It's just a very weird conversation to say the least. Is next we'll be to Karen who's seemingly losing it against fast food workers because bread was burnt.
Straight up. Refund me my money. Refund me my money. Refund me my money.
What happened? I'm calling the cops, okay?
Listen, I ordered yesterday at 1:30.
Hold on.
Pardon?
We can't because we received your order.
Okay, and like I said to him, I want a refund because when I got the crazy bread, they were burnt. And I took pictures of them and I showed him.
Sorry, did you just call?
Pardon?
There's a customer trying to attack me.
Well, refund me then. Refund me.
We are already arguing here, so.
Okay, I bought 2 crazy breads, $6 and the change. So refund me my money. I got 2 crazy breads, the 2 for $6.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like my refund. They were both burnt. Would you like to see them? I just showed him, and he's sitting here laughing in my face like I'm a joke.
Sorry. I tried to get some.
It's not a joke, bro. Seriously. I bought these for my kids. I don't take that lightly. With my kids, don't around. There's your
burnt things right there.
I can just give you 2 crazy recipe comments.
I don't want any of your food. They were burnt. Why would I want those? Why would I want those? Are you looking at those?
I did, okay? Yeah. I will give you the refund and 2 crazy
Okay, so give me that.
690, okay?
Female correct.
I believe I said this to a previous clip recently, but if you're gonna come up to a fast food worker to complain about something that was done wrong, if you do it calmly and nicely, like you just be nice and respectful about it, 9 times out of 10, they'll fix it quick smart, because that's just what they are. It's what we people do. It's like we appreciate the people who, like, yeah, a mistake was made, but you accept the fact that this happened, you were nice about it, you're cool, calm and collected about it, they'll fix it up for you real quick. But coming in and then yelling at the workers is just going to cause problems, because then these people aren't going to be too willing to do anything for you, because all you've done is come in and go off on a fucking dudder for something as simple as bread was burned. Like, it's one of those things. If you just come in respectfully to these people, 9 times out of 10 they're going to help you find a way to fix things. But if you're going to come and scream at them, that won't happen. This Karen thought it'd be the brightest idea to get into a shouting match with a bunch of kids on their way home from school.
Tell that to eat some. Shut the up. You know why I drive this? Because I got shit in my bank account.
Good for you.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Who wants some? Who wants some?
I will rock you, bro.
You do what? You do what? You walk your little. That's what you do. Go get your mama. Tell her to come in my square. Keep you with my kids. Keep you with my kids. What a little. You wear dang little earrings.
That's why you find me, right?
Shut the up. My son's a.
Your son's a.
You have no idea, motherfucker. He would tear you up. He is not. He will fuck you up. He will fuck you up. What? You guys are gonna
don't flick them off. Don't flick them off.
You.
You out here being reckless like a white piece of trash you are.
Wait till you're 18.
Wait till I'm I will rock you.
Till you're 18.
I will rock you.
Till you're 18. I will
fuck your face getting red from screaming.
You up.
You and your son.
Hey, Romel.
I'll give.
Shut the fuck up.
White trash.
My son would fucking murder y'all.
Your son
you have no idea. It's only because of me. It's only because of me that he hasn't fucked y'all up. It's only because of me. Jared, you're one gay. Hey, you gonna get raped up your ass. You
Hey, I she's actually.
Yeah, you're gonna get raped up your ass. Hoover! You Hoover!
Hey, yo, he wants you to get out.
You up? What?
The guy back there?
What?
Rory knows
I don't
the
care.
fuck I'm about.
No, what you
Rory knows
about?
the fuck
What
I'm
you about? What, that red, that blood? You.
You ain't your
I'll
fault
put all
claiming
y'all
that
on your
son.
I'll put all y'all on your
Hey,
Gilbert!
Suck my Go back to doing crack.
I ain't got no dick.
I got videos of me with my you and your
You
son.
fucking? You gotta take videos? You fuck?
You're a redneck piece of shit.
What, y'all?
You, I don't care. I don't really care.
Jared, don't touch her.
I'm not gonna touch her, but if she touch me, I'm gonna rock her. I swear to God.
Oh, I swear to God, you won't.
I swear to God,
yeah,
I will.
You're lucky you're under 18. Keep going. Walk. What you gonna do?
What you gonna
do? I wish you would.
I wish you would.
I will sit the fuck down. You're underage. If you were underage.
Hey, next year I'm gonna be 18. What's up? Next year I'm gonna be 18. What's up?
That's what's up.
All right,
that's
bet.
what's up.
When your son see you sleep on the ground, don't say nothing, all right?
Yeah.
Cause your son
Keep going.
Claiming ass crib.
Keep going. Keep going. Wait till you're 18. Wait till you're 18. Wait till you're 18. You ain't got no. A little. Shut the fuck up, you.
Son,
Shut the fuck up, you.
Let's go first.
Say something to my little son again and I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, where's your mom, Jared?
Gilbert, you cut your hair?
Your dad already got it. Well, now your mama go get her ass whooped.
Uh-huh.
That's why your dad got his ass whooped.
I'ma haul that nigga to your front door and see what the fuck up. You, that's why he dropped out. That's why he dropped out. Him and Josh.
you. You. You.
I've got a question here. How are the kids being the more reasonably responsible ones here? They're saying, hey, we're not going to do anything to you, but if you touch us, we won't be afraid to your shit up. And then here she is just going like, wait till you're 18, wait till you're 18, I'll bash you when you're 18. It's like, aren't you supposed to be the adults of the situation? Shouldn't you be the one trying to defuse this, not fucking... I can't even think of the word at this point in time, but aren't you the one who's meant to be diffusing this, not continuously exploding this crap? Like, you're meant to be the adult here. How the hell are you being the least responsible one out of everybody here? How are the kids, the people who aren't even 18 yet, being far more reasonably responsible than you, the adult? What? Now, this next clip is probably from peak COVID. We've got a Karen and a Kevin hopping into a store without a mask, just doing their shenanigans and complaining about the fact that they're being told to go out in their car for their food to come to them because they've entered the store without a mask or any form of things for COVID reasons. Which makes it more ironic that the Karens were recording themselves in the act.
You don't have to follow.
I'm not trying to argue with you right now. I just need
We could have placed the order already. We could have placed an order already.
A mandate is not a law. What's
Mandate's
the
no law.
mandate?
She doesn't know.
We
She
have
doesn't
a
know.
mandate in the county, which means that we are not allowed to serve you if you're not in the store with a mask.
Segregation was legal. Jim Crow law was legal. The Holocaust was legal.
Sure
Where
was.
do you guys take a stand? I don't understand that. I'm irritated. I'm annoyed.
Look,
okay,
I'm
because
not refusing you service.
okay, but you're telling
You
me
are
to stand
perfectly
in the
welcome.
car like I'm not human.
Why do you eat in your car? I'm sure your
I know,
car
we could have
has
placed the
heating.
order already, but then you
And
gotta
then
get
we
it.
just want to walk out. What's the difference?
What's the difference? We're already
In the store.
inside. We already
I'm not
infected
understanding.
everyone.
The difference is that the
We
longer
infected
you're
everyone.
in the store, the faster you're
Really?
infecting people. So
According
please,
to
if you could just leave the
what?
store, if you could just leave the
What?
store.
You're wearing a dirty mask, synthetic fibers on your face? Oh.
Oh no, credit.
Yeah.
We cannot order like a normal
No,
human
yeah,
being
yeah,
that I
yeah.
am.
Holy
You're not
cow.
asking you to
Holy
order from
cow.
outside the store.
Wow. Wow.
Look,
That's
we're in the
following,
middle of a rush.
just following
We're very
orders,
busy.
just
I
like
don't
the, just like the,
I
just
just
following
need you to
the
leave
orders
the
like.
store. An argument.
Wow,
I asked
Jesus.
you to leave the store and order.
Well,
from
you could have
outside.
just served us as like normal human beings. We were gonna
can
walk
serve you
out.
Wow.
outside the
I'm not
store
gonna give
because
you
you're
my
not
money if
wearing
you're
a
gonna have me
mask.
outside in the
Then
car.
that's
That's
fine. You're
inhumane.
welcome to leave.
That's inhumane. Well, I hope when you sleep right now, you think about it, because if they start to tell you not to allow. No. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You could have serviced us because your colleague gave us the menu, right? She didn't say to go outside in the car.
You have the menu so that you can order from outside.
I'm not
the
gonna
store.
give you my money if you're telling me to go outside. It's inhumane. It's inhumane. Listen, when you go sleep at night, okay, I hope you guys think about the legal. A mandate is not a law. You need to stand up for what's right. No. You need to know that, because I lost my job because I didn't comply with mandates. Okay? I hope you think about it, because it's going to continue to escalate, and then they're going to come for you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when they start coming for you? What are you going to do when they start coming for you?
You should be ashamed of yourself. This is a Jewish establishment. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah,
A kosher. This is not kosher. This place is not kosher. You might as well eat bacon. You might as well eat some bacon and a cheeseburger. This is not a kosher place. It's not a kosher place. Not a kosher place. Bye, Josh.
My god, they wouldn't shut up, would they? Just take your stuff outside. We get it, you're anti-vax. Who cares? Go away. In this next clip, we got a Karen trying to call up the local Walmart to get their managers to talk to their managers. Turns out the managers are in a meeting, but she's too impatient. She can't wait like the 30 minutes to an hour to wait for the managers to be done with their meeting, so instead she keeps annoying the customer service worker.
Yo, this lady keep calling.
Customer service.
Okay, I don't know who you think you are that you think you can hang up in my face, but you're not going to do it again.
Okay.
Get me a manager on this.
Yo, she called to talk to a manager, right? All the managers are in a meeting, so I let her know that. She said, no, you're not going to hang up on me. So I hung up the first time. Then she just called back again and said what she said. Girl, you don't have any power here. Said you're not going to hang. Bye. Here she go again.
Customer service.
I will have you all fired if you don't get me a manager.
The managers are in a meeting, ma'am.
Okay, well, ma'am, you know what? I am not stupid. You have some...
Customer service.
You know what? I'm going to keep calling until you get a manager on the phone.
They're in a meeting, ma'am.
I don't care. It doesn't...
Customer service.
Ma'am, I'm going to keep calling every department till you get somebody.
You're gonna keep getting me, ma'am. The managers are in a meeting right now.
Well, I am glad that you're the only one that I'm going to get, because now they'll know who's been such a...
Oh, you want a tussle?
Yes. I am going to report you. You've been rude and disrespectful.
I told you the managers are in a meeting, ma'am. I can't fill your
You
request.
hung up in my face. You didn't even try.
Bye.
Need to speak to a manager.
They're still in a meeting, ma'am.
Then transfer me to electronic.
Okay, 1 second.
So disrespectful. She hung up on me 7 times. She laughed in my face. And I was so mad with her that I called her a... That's how disrespectful she was to me.
Friend, she crazy. She kept calling and harassing me over the phone. She kept calling me. So before I started recording, she called. I'm like, customer service, whatever. How can I help you? Can I speak to a manager? Oh, all the managers are in a meeting right now. Well, you need to get somebody, you ghetto girl. What? So then I started recording. I don't got that much time to explain, so if y'all want a story time, comment down below. So after the ghetto girl, it sent me. You're done. You're done. I woke up, put lashes on, walked out the house just to get here and see that my lash was lifted and I didn't have no glue. So I was already irritated that I had to take them off, so I had time. I can't make this up, y'all. I told y'all, they crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd totally do the same thing. It's just way too funny. It's just like, you told them the first time that, hey, the managers are in a meeting, you're gonna have to wait, there's nothing I can do about it. And if they keep insisting on they need help from a manager, it's just like, at that point, they're a lost cause. What's the point caring when they clearly don't give an absolute huck about anyone else's time? They just want to get served for some dumb, stupid reason. It's probably nonsense. They probably just want to talk to a manager just because. But I don't know, it's just one of those stupid things. I'd do the same thing, ain't gonna lie. In next clip, we got a Karen who decides to interrupt a jeweler about 10 minutes before they close and decides to just cause a ruckus around it.
What's your name?
You've already been asked to leave.
When did you ask?
When I said I was calling security.
You can't ask us to leave. And as a matter of fact, you want to record, I'm going to record you as well too.
Yeah, there's actually a code of conduct when you walk in. You guys agree to it.
You're not following your code of conduct, and I'm going to let the manager know 10 minutes early. As you had
We're not
customers that
closed.
were planning on coming and spending money with you, you actually, with your rudeness, you made it so that nobody wants to buy from you.
I didn't say we were closed, ma'am. I just
It
said
doesn't
you can't
matter.
shop
You
here.
don't need to tell me not to lean on here. You don't have a sign that
Yeah, I
says
can.
anything like that. Well,
I
guess
can.
what? What are you
Because
gonna
this
do
is
about it?
our business. It's
It
not
doesn't
your
matter.
business, ma'am.
It's not your business. You're just a little peon that works here. And as soon as your manager
Boy,
finds
you're
out
gonna-
what the head you are, I don't know if you'll have a job anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure you think that.
Where's the security?
They're on their way.
Really?
In the meantime, you guys
I'm sure
can.
you probably call them all the time, so they probably won't even come because you're just.
Oh no, it's the first time they've been over here since Christmas.
I was looking, and he goes, "Can you not lean on that? I just got through cleaning it." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, so she called me a peon.
Just right now, yeah. Now he's calling security because we were.
Because you're being belligerent. You guys are violating the mall's code of conduct.
Because I'm actually standing up to you.
Yeah.
Because you have obviously have.
Yeah, I asked you not to dirty up something that I'm cleaning.
It doesn't matter. That's
It
your
does
job.
matter. It does matter.
your
You
job,
see,
and
I
guess what?
actually have a right to say,
Guess what?
please
You're
don't
gonna
do
clean
that.
it again because I'm leaning all over again.
Okay,
And as a
well,
matter of fact,
You didn't say please.
you guys,
come over here and clean this one as well too,
Okay.
along with this one.
yeah, we'll post that up. You guys can be famous. Go for it.
Okay. Since you obviously have nothing better to do than harass customers.
I'm actually just standing here, ma'am. You're the one who's dirtying up my store on
Okay, go
purpose.
ahead and give me your manager's information so I can call them first.
Oh, trust me, he'll be calling you for the cleaning bill after this because you guys were deliberately vandalizing our property at this point.
Vandalizing. What's wrong with you? Do you
Your
feel sorry?
behavior, it's upsetting.
Do you need to go to school? Do you need to educate yourself? Do something with your life?
I
I'm
mean,
sorry that you have a job that's so. You have to take out your personal.
You're the one throwing a tantrum in the mall, ma'am. I mean, it seems
No,
like
I'm not.
if anybody needs to learn etiquette,
one
it's
of the
you.
millennials who have this entitlement attitude, who
Okay.
act like people owe you something.
These two. This gentleman right here and this woman, they're vandalizing my store. I've got it all recorded.
You know, from what I can tell from just watching this recording, this guy just kept his calm the entire time, just spoke normally, did normal things, and then the other person, the woman, was just sitting there antagonizing him over and over again, saying, oh yeah, you just finished cleaning this, I'm going to make it all dirty on you, I'm going to make it a bit of a nuisance, I'm going to be a bit of an asshole towards you because you work here and I don't, this is your job, you're going to have to deal with whatever the fuck I do now. It's just like one of those things where it's such an asshole move to do. Like, no matter how someone else treats you, especially in a place like this, just doing shit like this is not the right thing to do. You should be the bigger person, not be a fucking asshole about things. But I suppose when it comes to these people, they weren't trying to be nice to begin with, they're just gonna be fucking dickheads. Here we have a guy who was casually taking photos of young women on the bus and got caught out by one of them having to delete all those photos. Here's what happens.
Look at all these fucking things, bro.
Okay, but
oh, sir. Look, do you need help? It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're gonna delete all of them. All of them. All of them.
I will delete all.
No, we want to see you delete
Okay,
them.
we don't have to do it one by one. Look, there's a shortcut.
Oh,
come on. We're gonna do the shortcut. Okay. And we're gonna. Okay, we'll keep these. Okay.
The wine bottle.
Okay, and we're gonna delete it.
Okay.
And then go to recently.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this. How do we do album? We're gonna go.
I don't know. No. Sorry.
We know.
Oh,
okay, open that. Open that now. Your password.
I popped it all the way from the back.
One more. Okay, try again. Okay, give me this.
You deleted all the photos.
Yes, because that's disgusting.
Delete everything. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
Don't say sorry. You know what you were doing.
She went out.
I hate people like this. You see it on the beach, you see it in public, you just see it everywhere. Like, it's a genuine overall problem. It's just absolutely wild. And unfortunately, because of the First Amendment, unless you can prove these people are purposely stalking you in specific, they can't really get into too much trouble for it. Yeah, socially, they're an extreme perv, but beyond that, there's not much you can do. If you can successfully get them to delete the photos, then yeah, good on ya. But it's one of those weird, just gross, unfun things. Here we have a very interesting clip where the store owner decided it would be a bright idea to lock his door in order to get this guy who apparently stole something locked inside of the store and being held by him for the time being.
You feel powerful, dog? You feel powerful?
Just leave him. Just leave him.
You feel powerful? Dog? What? You feel
Go
ahead, hit me, bro.
you see this? He's getting into someone else's face.
See what happens.
I never said I was going to.
Put your hand on me.
I never said I was going to.
So why are you asking me to put my hand on you?
Because you locked me in the store, bro. I didn't do nothing.
I didn't put my hand on you. You're a thief, and I hadn't taken care
of you. What did I steal? I sampled the drink.
After you were confronted.
I literally sampled the drink.
After you were confronted.
About what? Sampling the drink?
You see a sign that says
sampling the drink?
free?
I can't taste the
Do you
fucking
see
drink.
that? Hey, did you like to go sample one of my sandwiches? You want to sample a cigarette?
No.
You want to sample a candy bar?
Look at how close he is into his face.
Did I do any of that?
Huh?
Did I do any of that?
You did over there.
I literally tasted the drink, bro.
No, that's not authorized. That ain't the way it works. I got to pay for that cup that you threw away, that you paid for.
Yeah, I
only
paid
because
for it, though.
I confronted you.
Bruh, what are you saying, bro?
I'm saying, I done said everything. She got it all on there.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I paid for the cup, so I ain't steal nothing.
You don't need to be here, ma'am.
You're on the right.
Good. I'm sorry, sir. The store's closed for a moment. Disruptive customers.
Why they get all their names, bro?
I have all of them on camera already. So when the cops get here, I will be calling corporate too.
Except for him. Except for this guy right here. It was her. She's racist too. You're racist too.
Man. and I'm not 100% sure how to really think about this one, because it's like one of those things, from what I've read with the US laws beforehand, on a technicality, if the store owner has actual legitimate reason to believe that you stole something, or you did some form, like you stole something from them and you're refusing to pay for it, they can technically have the rights to lock you within the store. They can't put your, like, you can potentially force your way out, and in theory they can't lay a hand on you in any way, shape or form. They can lock the door and stop you from leaving by blocking the entrance, but they can't actually use any form of physical effort to do that. So now it just comes down to the question on, is sampling a drink, depending on where the sampling of said drink was, whether it be like a slushy machine that was out in the store floor, or whether he grabbed a milk drink out of the fridge, undid the seal, took a sip and put it back, is now just other questions on, is that enough to warrant locking the guy in here? I honestly wouldn't be too sure. If it's along the lines and he put a little bit of slushy into a cup, took a sip of the frozen drink, and then that's it, and that's all he did, then I personally would just like this ain't worth it, move along, get out of here. But if it's like an actual sealed drink he's taken out of the fridge, opened up, taken a sip, and then put it back after he didn't like it, then there's other issues that come along with that. Again, it depends on the context of what actually happened prior to the recording. Here we got the manager of a Target store deciding to kick this person out because they have what they claim to be a service dog, because they don't want to give any form of identifications or anything to actually recognize that it is a service dog, even though that's not required by law.
I'm really sorry, but I can't have a dog in here.
It's a service
it's against,
dog.
I would need to see a documentation. I will then, absolutely.
It's a service dog, and it's against state law and federal law.
Yes, I do. You do need to have documentation
No, you
on
don't,
it.
sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and...
If you look up the Colorado
it's against
state
a health
law,
code violation to have a dog in
if you look up the
a food
Colorado
establishment.
state law,
How are you a GM? I am.
James, stop. If you look up the
I don't
Colorado,
see. It's also required that they wear
it's not
the
required, sir.
outfit yet. So,
it's not required. It's
all right. Well,
if you go on your phone and you look up the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Okay. Well, this is private property, and I am asking you guys to
It's actually a public establishment, and you're open to the public.
It's privately owned, and I am asking you guys to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my service dog.
Thank you. I'm asking you to leave.
Because I don't have a vest on my service dog. It's a service dog.
You have no documentation whatsoever.
You don't have to have.
It is a big deal. You can't have a dog.
This is one of those moments that, as an outsider looking into all these laws to do with service animals, I'm not only slightly confused by some of the decisions here, I can also understand why some of these decisions are made. So, according to the Americans with Disabilities Act laws, there's a bunch of different laws here, but basically the layman terms of it all, service dogs are not required to wear any form of identification whatsoever. They don't need to wear a vest, they don't need to have any form of marking to show that they're a service dog. Also, you are not required to have any of the documentation for it because by law, stores and places like that cannot ask you if that is a service dog. They can't ask you for any form of documentation to prove that's a service dog. They can't ask you if you've got any disabilities or what disabilities you have. They can't ask you anything in resemblance to prove that that's an actual service dog, which makes sense to a degree, because it means that you can't just look at someone with a service dog, know they've got a disability, and abuse them for having that. But also at the same time, it's a system that is very easily abused depending on how things can get enforced, because the list of breeds that can be a service dog is up there on the internet for everyone to look at. So if you have a dog of that breed, you can take it around everywhere, say it's a service dog, and that you don't have to prove that it is to anyone, unless potentially if some police officer along the lines decides to ask. But no store managers, no store in any way, shape, or form can ask you if it can ask for identification of that being a service dog, and legally they can't kick you out specifically for having a service dog. It's a very weird web of laws that, on one hand, I can completely understand of it because, it makes it so that it's very difficult to target someone with disabilities because there's no way to identify if they've got one or not. But at the same time, I think it can be very easily abused. Here we have a person who's sick of their co-workers' crap, so they decide to go off at them for once.
Now say what you said again. I'm ghetto, right? You said go work with my people, right? I'm ghetto. I still turns. I'm rude. No one's in here. No one's in here. So I'm about to say this while no one's in here. If you guys have a problem with me working, I'm still in turns. You guys don't know what the hell clients come up with me to say. So no, I'm not saying long. I promise you're not in this. If you're not in this, me and you will argue. I'm not talking about you. Everybody else who has a problem with me doing my job, no, because I'm upset and I'm mad. Y'all talk y'all all the time. Every time I'm in this, every time I come to work, it's a problem. So if y'all want to see this side, and Tammy talking to you too, so if you want to turn around and have this conversation, we can have this conversation. Because I don't steal no customers from y'all. I don't take no money from y'all. Please record me. Please. You want to see an angry black woman, don't you? But what you say, you called me ghetto this morning, right? You called me ghetto. I still turns.
Okay, just go outside and fight, man.
I'm not about to fight. Why do you guys think I'm about to fight? How if I put my hands on anybody? I have never came across that way. I have never came across that way. I have never came up to you guys aggressively, said I'm gonna fight you, put my hands on you. I never cussed you guys out. This is my first time even cussing like that to y'all. But y'all just assume I'm about to go up here and punch this lady in the face, punch y'all in the face, tear this shop up. So what do y'all really think about me? What do you really think about me? In this shop, what do y'all think about me? Because every time I come in here, it's a problem. Y'all don't know what the Nick tells me, what Ann tells me, that they beg me to come back. I don't care. I'm not trying to cuss at you. Are you getting upset? You see, you're getting offended. Wasn't even talking to you. You're barely here. So you don't have nothing to say, right, Tammy, about stealing turns, stealing eyebrows? Okay. And what do you have to say, Miss Lady? Because I'm ghetto earlier, right? But you don't want to say nothing. Okay, exactly. You got what you needed? Exactly. So sit there and shut the fuck up and don't say shit else to me. Never said you went online. That's not nothing I said. See, never said you went online to say anything to me. We're not even friends on no social media. Never said that. I never said that you did. Never said that. Nope, I never said you went online. Never. But you don't have anything to say, right, Linda? Nothing to say, right? I'm not ghetto no more. I don't need to go work with my people. Calm down. No, I'm not about to calm down. Because that's fucked up. What if I say you guys need to go back to Vietnam, right? That would be so fucked up with me, right? But I would never say that. Ever.
I mean, good on for you to stand up for yourself and getting that out of your system. I just hope that these people didn't take that as an indication of like, oh, we got to get rid of her, we got to fire her now, she's just gone off at all the other staff members, it's not going to be a safe environment anymore, other crap like that. I just hope it went fine and they all just accepted like, yep, okay, fair enough, we'll do better, and then move on with all their lives. In this excerpt, we got a guy who has been asked to leave the plane multiple times by the pilot but refuses to do so, so they escalate it and get the cops involved.
This is not a back and I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. We're not gonna go back and forth. We're not gonna go back and forth. We have an investigation now. Now you have to talk to the police. We need to get up out the seat and we need to exit. You can record, yes, you can do all that, you can take pictures. You've been asked to move from the pilot off the plane multiple times. They have called the police, you can move from the plane.
Respectfully, I'm asking what crime.
You're not being respectful. We're asking.
Y'all don't have connection.
You're not asking
Do you?
to get off the plane.
Okay. I was just trying to get the connection sheet for everyone. So.
Service on the plane. Are you with the flight attendant? Okay, so let's go. Get off the plane. Sir, just go. I need you to get up. You're not listening. You're not flying, so get up. Come on, man. Get up. Go. Get off the plane. You're not flying on this plane. Get up. Difficult, or you can make this really easy. We're trying to be civil with you. Okay. So did you go?
Yes, you have. 31 sends additional unit down here at KCX.
You gotta get off the plane, sir. You're getting crime that I committed. What crime that I committed? There's 100 people waiting on you, man.
You did just last time. No, you didn't.
What did I do?
You've been asked to get off the plane. Get off the plane. You've been asked to get off the plane, so get off the plane. You don't need no reason. Get off the plane. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, at this point, if it says no, it's over with. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You got kicked off.
Then you gotta forget.
No, you didn't. There's a little more aggressive than that.
I genuinely just see it as this. You could have just gone the simple solution of this route. Yes, it's annoying that you may have to delay your plane flight in at the simplest situations, but you could have left the first time. This problem probably could have solved itself. Like, they might, like, depending on how this problem occurred in the first place, you might have just been put onto a different flight. But no, you have to sit there and go, no, I'm not leaving the plane. I'm going to cause a massive issue to the point where you have to get multiple police officers to force me to leave the plane. Oh my god, I am so entitled that I must be on this very plane. Bro, I see it as like this could have been a simply solved problem. Like, you may have done not too much wrong, you may have just been a bit of an idiot, but you've been asked by the pilot to leave the plane, so just do it. And then try and sort things out after the fact and deal with it, and potentially you might get a refund, potentially you might this, potentially another reason, but at the end, you just chose to be a fucking idiot. Here we've got an angry racist Karen on the beach.
Yeah, I'm a dumb motherfucking Mexican. You goddamn right. That's why I'm riding the motherfucking 2019 leg.
You know what? You want to start thinking about America? Take your ass back to Mexico. Because you know what? I pay. Yeah, this pays for all your fucking income taxes.
This
for all your food.
This
for all your fucking rent.
This
you. This little piece of motherfucker. Because he don't want to pay his taxes to pay for your food. Because you can't even speak English. Why you mad? Why you mad? Why the fuck am I mad? Boy, if I fucking had it in me, I'd burn your fucking face for treating me like shit. You mother... I pay for everything for your fucking blood. Oink, oink. Since you've been fucking alive. Oink, oink. Oink, oink.
Why is it always like the go-to argument for some people? It's just like, I pay your taxes, I pay for your food, I pay for your existence here, while rapidly tapping their chest like that means anything. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, you pay taxes, so do I, so does this person behind the camera. Oh no, world's ending, we're all paying taxes now, oh my god, world collapsing. Like, what? Why is even the point of going on like that? It's completely and utterly pointless. In this next clip, we have a clip where it seems to be a big confrontation between many different parties.
Okay, well, no, what did he do?
He hit my canopy and he was trying to drive off.
Oh, he wasn't trying to drive off. He was trying to get some motherfucking breakfast.
Thank you.
Okay? No, I'm not minding my business. I'm trying to get some food. Now you mind your business.
Quiet now.
All right, so we're going viral at White Castle. Is that what we're doing right now? Now, I got your back, man. You didn't do no damage. He moved it. Did he break it? No.
Here we have a Karen who's gotten out of a car and decided to go off at the drive-thru workers. Well, turns out the person who's actually at the window with their car is currently recording them, and well, it's really funny when she realizes that that's the case.
You can give me some fries or something. I don't give a about you being no manager either. I make salary. What the do you make, homeboy? What you make? Ain't shit. Why you got attitude? Cause all I asked for my mother to be fresh fuck, boy, and you had a problem with that. What the out of your own employees say you got a attitude? Don't worry about it, cause corporate already on my line. Yeah, you make $20 an hour. I feel so bad for you.
Continue your conversation.
Spell it. Yeah, I ordered a 10-piece and added 2 more pieces of chicken. You cannot spell clearly.
All right, get that.
You can't spell clearly. You trying to check your coworker about 10 pieces of chicken? That's right.
You can tell the moment she turned around, her life flashed before her eyes. Everything that she's ever done up until now was just in her face. She realizes, oh crap, someone's just recorded me be a complete and utter asshole towards a random fast food worker. My life is now over. This is gonna go viral on the internet. Things are going to end. And just when she starts talking again, she's not only her tone's a lot quieter, she's no longer going after the guy's salary or things along those lines. She's saying, you know, you can't, hey, your friend can't spell. Hey, your friend can't spell. Because she realizes, well, shit, I'm in trouble now. Here we have a person who's converted a bus into their form of mobile home, and they've parked out in front of a park. Unfortunately, it's also in front of someone else's house, and this person is not quite happy about that.
Please don't talk to me.
Yeah, what part of Vermont? Essex? Burlington?
Please don't talk to me.
You're parked out in front of my house. What do you mean?
This is the street of a public park.
That's
right
my
here.
house.
Okay, there's a park right here.
Who the fuck drives this shit?
I do.
By yourself with a dog?
100%.
Keep on moving, man.
I'm sorry, you can leave me alone.
What are you recording?
You!
You're in front of my house.
I'm not in front of your house. There's a park right here. Thank you very much.
Vermont.
Yes.
So move on. Like, there's parking lots and shit over here where you can go.
Please leave me alone, sir. I'm going to call the police for you.
Call the police. You're in front of my fucking house and you can record that shit all day. I don't give a fuck who you think you are.
Okay.
Call them police. Come
okay.
on.
I will.
Call the police.
I will. Thank you.
You're in front of my house.
Please leave me alone. Honcho, come. Please leave me alone.
Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on. You don't belong around here.
Why? Why don't I? Why,
somewhere else.
Why don't I belong around here? For what reason don't I belong around here? How do you know I'm not from here?
You're in front of people's houses right now.
No, I'm not. There's a park right here, sir. Why don't I belong around here?
Where's public parking right here?
Please tell
There's
me
no
why.
public parking right
Please
here.
tell me why I don't belong around here.
What shit you putting it on? Listen, homie, move your van.
Why don't
Move
I
your
belong
van.
around here?
That's all I'm gonna say. Just move your van.
Why don't I belong here?
Move your van.
You can move on, sir, please.
Move your van.
Move on. Great.
You need to leave, homie.
What's going on? The park. No, I'm calling to be. There's two men that are harassing me outside of my bus right now. I don't know what street I'm on currently.
This is actually a little... this is kind of a difficult one and also not at the same time because yeah, she's in front of a public park. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, she probably should have gone and found the car parking for the public park, but then maybe might have also gotten in trouble for parking there overnight. It depends on the laws of your local area. And yeah, she's parked on the side of the street against the public park, which in theory wouldn't have too much of an issue to be had about it, but then this neighbor's having a bit of an issue about it, which is a very, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on how to feel about this one, so this is where I throw it to you guys in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on this one? Let me know. I will read them. Unfortunately with this clip here, what happened prior to the clip is kind of important to the context of how we perceive the people in this clip. Unfortunately, we don't have that information, so here's the clip anyway.
Hey! You don't in my car!
A reference to him attempting to do the dumb Here we've got a pair of kids who are doing spotter fishing into this lake that is apparently within some private property. They didn't know that the lake's meant to be private property, yada yada yada. Anyway, some of the people who are living there decide to cause a confrontation, call the cops, and do a bunch of other crazy things. Here's the clip.
Away from him.
Just sit down and wait for
Because he
the
kept
police.
approaching us. We were
Sit
just walking
down.
away.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Just sit down and wait for the police.
You alright?
Perfectly fine.
Good. Are you with them?
No.
Okay.
We were just trying to explain it because he was telling them to record us. This dude got all aggressive because we were fishing the lake over here, approached me. I told him to scoot back. He wouldn't. I got it on video. He turned off the camera and then he ran at me, so I socked his ass. He hit me too.
You back up? Yo, back up.
Hey!
Never touched you.
Back off.
I'm about.
No, you
I
can't
will
do
sock the
that.
f out of you, honey. I am
Over
so
there.
done
You're
with
sitting
you.
down. Hey. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because then you'll be at fault. Yeah, I know. So just
going to
stay
jail.
over there.
He's going to jail.
Okay, just stay
He's
over
going
there.
to jail.
Just stay over there, okay?
You want to tell your dad to slide?
I did.
Oh, I was about to say, 'cause we're gonna have to
You guys
dip.
just sit down here.
Yeah.
I'd rather stand, but I'll be right here.
Good. See, we got a lot of people that are on your buddy. Way too many.
And but apparently after you left, they had an incident with this guy and they hit him.
Can I explain to you guys what happened real quick? Okay.
You can explain, but you still need to sit
All right,
down
no,
over
we're-
there
I'm gonna
and wait
stand
for the
'cause this
police.
dude keeps- we'll stay right here.
There's where
Understand.
He hit me.
Good.
There's where he hit me with the
I had to.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright,
So we're gonna take a picture of
We're
that.
fishing, and she came out and she was like, she was just saying stuff like, pick up your stuff, yada yada, like trying to be a Karen. I was like, I know how to fish,
First
man.
of all,
Thank
guys,
you.
I gotta tell you something. You can't be fishing over there. That's private property.
Oh, we didn't know that. We've seen it on Google
This
Maps.
is all private property. You gotta go and have a permit to fish off there.
I think it says a lot about the old guy there that he continues to attempt to approach the kids over and over again despite being clearly told by this other person to stop doing that, to just leave them alone and move on and stay away until the cops get here. Like it says a lot that he just keeps doing it over and over again whilst the kids continue to stay in the same area aside from when they're trying to walk away from the old guy who's continuously coming up to them. It just seems to be like one of those cases. I hope that they made the person, I'm assuming that was a security guard or something, made it clear to the police what exactly was happening whilst he was here watching, that the old guy kept attempting to approach the kids despite being told to leave them alone on multiple occasions, because to me that just throws a couple of red flags. Like, yeah, you might assume that the kids are clearly in the wrong in the situation from not knowing what actually happened, but then watching this old guy continuously attempt to approach the kids in very hostile forms and ways to try and get the kids to do some form of reaction, it clearly states that what the kids are saying might have a very high level of truth to it, that the guy decided to approach them in a very aggressive way, which led to the kids hitting him. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised, to be honest. Here we have a person who's minding her own business. He's just sitting in a cafe on a laptop doing some work when an old guy decides to come in and sits at a table and start talking to her about her life and other bits and pieces along those lines. Here's a clip.
But the real question is, someone who's mentally handicapped should have a license plate that says that too. Then you know the driving is going to be really bad. So you stay away from it.
You're not wrong.
Don't tell me, you're actually working from here?
I've been here, yeah.
Are you a writer?
Yeah, I've been here for a while. I'm actually about to go.
Are you a writer? Do you write things that get published?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, you mean it's never occurred? It's never occurred?
No.
But you hope to?
Someday.
What do you write about?
Self-help.
Self-help? Okay. You look too young for that. You haven't had enough life experience yet.
Well, thanks.
No, seriously. If you're going to tell people how to help themselves, you should be older and you should have gone through all kinds of terrible, terrible stuff.
Right.
Then you're qualified to give advice.
Totally.
Now, if you're young and you've gone through a lot of terrible stuff, you're probably qualified.
Who's to say?
Doesn't it make sense? Would you want someone giving you advice who knew nothing about the problem?
Who's to say I don't know anything?
Well, have you led a really difficult life?
I don't really think that matters.
Pardon me?
I don't really think that's part of it.
Oh, that's absolutely perfect.
Okay. Well, that is your opinion, and you are entitled to your opinion.
If you wanted someone to teach you how to win the Olympics, wouldn't the person have credibility if they had actually won the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as opposed to somebody who sat on their couch for 30 years, the guy on the couch isn't going to sell too much.
To be frank, I really didn't ask for your opinion.
I know, but I'm just full of opinion.
So, well, you can take them somewhere else if you like.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just thought I'd help you.
I don't need help, but thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
might need.
I don't need help, but thank you.
I mean, the question of the day here is just, what was the guy thinking? Like, is he just that, does he feel that self-entitled? Like it's like, yep, this person here who's clearly doing their own thing, doing something on the computer, I'm going to sit down in front of them, I'm going to try and talk to them. Yeah, that's right, they're going to enjoy talking to someone because they're clearly lonely and they've got nothing better to do than look at their computer, so they can have the time to talk to me. And then criticizes her about writing and potentially doing self-help stuff and says, oh, you need to be this, this, and this in order to do that. And yes, I get that to be able to really do self-help, you either need to be very educated in whether, like, you go down all the various different learning stuff, you need to be a therapist, or you just experience some pretty wacky things in life itself. But does she need to tell you right there and there what she's gone through in life, what she's done to be able to write like this? Like, genuinely, who cares? Next up, we have the most interesting interaction at Waffle House. Actually, that doesn't even give you much of a statement. You understand that anything at a Waffle House can go to absolute crazy levels of stupidity very quickly, so enjoy.
I didn't say anything to you. I just looked at you. Are you okay?
Sir, you actually said, are you tweaking? So try me if you want, bitch. Oh, stop playing with her.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to have to send you to give you a refund.
All right, well, give me my fucking refund.
I will give you a refund.
All right, do that then.
And after that, you're not coming back.
That's fine. Check it. Mark my fucking name down.
That don't work here.
Excuse me?
That don't work here.
Oh, that don't work here? You mean you don't want to write my name down? Make sure I don't come back?
Yeah. No, I know who you are, so you're not coming back.
All right, write it down.
You're not going to talk to my customers any type of way.
All right, give me my money.
Give her a money.
Don't touch my phone. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't touch my phone. Bitch,
Lord
don't do that.
Jesus.
Move your motherfucking ass on, bitch. Cause I want some fuck people that touch me, ho.
Yeah. Lord Jesus.
I'm telling you, bitch. Move, ho. I'm telling you, bitch. I'm telling you, bitch. Come on, bitch. I know it's it. You know I can't. You stood there and let your motherfucking bitch ass.
No, sir.
Stupid ass bitch.
You know, here I was thinking this was going to be all about just that one person who's just being a bit of an asshole towards the workers there, seems to be a little off their monada, might be drunk, might be high, might be a mixture of the both, and then all of a sudden a fight breaks out in the background. What? Like, it's obviously something no one expected to happen because the camera person was too focused on the other woman, the one that started this mess, and then it's like, wait, hold on, there's a fight going on. Wait, I should film that. That's also very awesome stuff to film. Like, it's just that, wow. Waffle House, man. They seem to, people get down to some crazy shit down there. Pretty good. Every time you get your food, you also get some live entertainment. It's brilliant. In this next clip, we got a Karen who is just being an asshole to an assumed homeless person.
I got mental shit too. Fuck off! Hold you off, you hooker. You're gonna waste a piece of shit. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job.
Get the away from
fucking
me.
job. You know what? You need to go up to the bluff.
away from me.
You know what? You need to get the away from me. Get the away from me. I'm a crazy ass white and I'm loaded. I got so many people that will just put a fucking cap in your like there's no tomorrow, right? What wait me? You're lying.
I'm
You're
not
lying.
following you, bitch.
You're lying.
I'm not following
You're
you.
lying. You're lying. You're taking money from these good people. From these good people. You're disabled. What's disabled about you?
I'm a head horn.
We're all disabled. We're all disabled in our head. You don't think we're all nuts? We're all insane. Oh yeah, go to your happy place. Keep taking money from these honest, hard-working people. Good. Do it. Good. She's recording. Fucking do it.
Get away from me.
No, you get the out of here.
Get on the fucking place. From me.
Get out of here.
Get away from me. Get the from me.
Well, there's an issue because he is like taking money. He is stealing money from honest, good, hardworking people. Well, my choice is to like not get.
I got many questions. First off, did she just threaten to get someone with guns or for her to shoot this guy, potentially killing him? What the actual fuck? Secondly, has she not encountered someone who's got an actual mental disability before? You know, there's like many different things here that can cause someone to be mentally disabled for various different reasons. And there's also various different severities of it. And some of these can actually cause someone to have a lacked ability to be able to get a job because they lack proper cognitive functions. I don't know about you, but like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure that can still be counted as someone who's disabled, you fucking idiot. And then, of course, when she sees the other person's recording, she doesn't assume that the person's recording because you're just being an absolute asshole to some guy who's sitting there homeless, effectively. No, she's assuming that the person's recording to record the homeless person. Yeah, that's totally what's going on, you fucking dumb fuck. And in this next clip, we've got a pair of Kevins and Kens that are a bit unhappy about not being able to be served in a certain store because they were rude first and decide to take things up another level.
Like your kids, though.
I can break it if you want. I know what destruction of property is. I can honestly just hide it somewhere you wouldn't find it. That's you right now. Show him that. Can you come and point out the other one I want? You want to show him this? Because I'll drop it. I'll be the asshole. I'll drop it and make you clean it. Guess we can leave. Can I have this pen?
You can't have anything here.
Can I have these?
If you leave with this stuff, you're going to be considered stealing.
Is this considered destruction of property?
I mean, we're not destroying anything.
It's not destroyed. These are all coupons.
It just seems elitist and rude.
I mean, you were rude first, right?
No, you were the rude one first.
Oh, well. I guess we're both rude. And we just agree to disagree. Oh, let's keep this somewhere I actually know where it's at. She won't be able to get it. Yeah, like, is that how you're going to help her get it before me? Sure. You want to print out some more of these for me? Oh, there's a trash can. Can you move that around so I can dump the rest of the stuff in here in the trash can?
Do you want to bring us out?
I'd actually like to wait for the cops.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I guess we'll be waiting all day.
Yeah. I know. And I'm not even pro-cops. But now I have to because I have some, I don't know, people who think they're righteous.
Oh, I guess you lost your choice. Like I lost the choice to actually buy something in the first place.
You lost the customer.
And
oh,
you don't need, you think we need your money? Your money
you think I need you? You think I need you?
Why are you still here then?
Why am I still here?
Why are you still
You're
here?
a small business.
Why am I
you
still
need
here?
our money.
Are you?
Am I what?
What kind of people are you?
What kind is your mother? Because I'm the kind of person that told you to ring me up. So what you about to do?
This guy, he keeps talking about me. He says he's like,
oh, wow.
I'm racist or whatever, but he's the one
I wonder who that guy is.
He called me Woo.
I would love to find out who fits.
He called me Woo.
DVD Plus.
Hey, you got some more stuff to make your Coming up. I need my coat. How are you doing, sir?
You're not going anywhere. Call the cops.
The cops are called twice. They're on their way.
That's fine.
Are you the boss of this fair establishment here?
Thank you for putting the mask on, sir. Sit down.
You want to tell your underling to actually buy me something?
Sit down.
Are you the boss here?
Sit down.
Are you the boss?
I'm calling the cops.
Call him. First, get out of my way so I can leave this store.
No, you can't. You're gonna be responsible, plus you're under camera.
You think I care?
What you trying to move? Right
So, I'm not gonna try to
you're
move.
are you gonna be...
There's a 6 feet guideline right now.
Yeah,
So I think you ought to move out of my way so I can leave
No,
this store.
no,
Since you
no.
want to run in this store. Since you think you got some shit. Since you really think you got that light. And you really think you can stop me from running through you right now.
Hello, hi, how are you? 14209 Baltimore Avenue. I have a customer in the store.
What's your customer's name? Let me take a picture of your face.
CBD Plus USA. CBD Plus USA. Yeah, CBD.
What's in CBD?
What's in that Delta 8?
What's in all these cookies in your store?
It's Laurel, Maryland.
What part of Laurel?
21042.
CBD didn't get you high. Some of these games
21042.
I bet she's high.
You asked me about the zip code, please? 14209 Baltimore Avenue, Laurel, Maryland.
That doesn't sound like the voice you came in here with.
I'm sorry? 301.
Oh, the police are here.
792.
Have them come in.
768.
Come in. They're gonna have to escort us out now. Now we have another fucking traffic because of this.
Yes, we have a police officer on the scene right now.
Good, bring him in.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Gentlemen. Hi. How are you? I have two.
Trying to buy something, and she refused the service due to homophobia. I think it's a violation of affirmative action. Okay. I also think that it perhaps could be some sort of bigotry at work here. Not only that, but discrimination at its finest.
So you think this is the right way to do so?
I don't know. What do you think? Have you read my ID?
I'm talking to you first. But you think it's a good idea to start throwing stuff around and...
We can sit down and talk about it if you like. You got all day? Because I do.
Okay. So what do you want to happen?
I mean, the reason I locked the door because the moment I arrived about 3 minutes ago, he was ready to go. So she was being abused, and everything is on the camera. She's being abused by both of them. The moment I showed up,
I can empty my pocket right now. You still with me, but you're not all offending me.
So step outside with these guys. They're gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to them. Okay.
All right, we're out of here. We're not going back.
I got your ID.
Hand that here, please. Hand that here, please.
Just go outside.
Are you gonna bring it to me?
Yeah. I'm not leaving.
You got time. 7 minutes.
You don't tell me what I do.
7 minutes with my ID.
So what?
You gotta love how entitled these people were to the fact that when the moment they had to face consequences for their actions, they decided to first start off with the point that, oh, but they're discriminating against me, they're homophobic, they're racist, they're this, they're that, to try and find a way out of this problem that they've now caused for themselves. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be working quite so well. Oh well. Here we have yet another Karen who's left her dog out in the car with the car closed up, and she gets confronted by someone else who saw it and tried to call the cops and opened up her door and so on and so forth.
Is that you guys?
Yeah.
You know that's like really dangerous to do to a dog.
Did you open our car?
No, someone else did, but I put water in there because the dog wasn't even like panting, and someone else wanted to call the police because you guys have been gone like 25 minutes, and it's like 90 degrees outside.
She's in the shade.
I know, but it's
so
hot.
It's not the shade, it's the hot. It's the heat.
You have,
the
like,
dogs
very
that size
little,
will.
hair going
It's
in
like
and
3
out
to
of
5 times the
Okay,
heat.
you know, it's really weird to like just come and attack me. Like, just be chill, you guys. Like, this is my dog, and I like had her for 8 years. I take really good care of my dog, and like, I'm so, like, we were coming back to check on her, you know.
Well,
You said you take really good care of your dog.
Pointed it out, and they're the ones who opened your car, and they called the police. I don't know why they're not here yet.
Police about that? Like, that's
Your dog probably would have died if
Okay.
you didn't.
Are you
Someone didn't open
really?
it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's really hot outside.
We need to get her shaved. We're from Oregon, obviously. Like,
I don't think shaving will save your
You're
dog.
allowed
in
to
a
take
heat
your
like
dog
that.
everywhere around here, so you don't even need to leave her in the car.
okay.
Don't leave your dogs locked up inside of your cars, people. It's really that simple. You just put them on the leash outside the car. Just do something, not leaving them in the actual car itself that's closed off. Because, you know, there's multiple different problems. I stated before, but A, dogs will sweat a lot more than humans because they've got fur coats that make it far more difficult for them to lose heat when it's hot. B, if they're in the car locked up and you haven't put any water out for them at that point in time, they have no access to water. And that's really, really bad. They can get dehydrated pretty easily considering how hot it can get and how much sweat it's just bad. Don't do it. Here we watch what happens when a crazy person deals with a U-Haul.
The garbage.
Ma'am.
Take the garbage.
Ma'am.
And you throw it in the garbage can.
Ma'am.
Do you understand?
You have a nice day.
You're a blow-up doll.
Ma'am.
You're not even a human being.
Ma'am.
Shut the up.
Ma'am, please have a nice day.
Shut up.
Ma'am,
I
please.
am leaving and shut the fuck. I run
Ma'am.
you over with the truck.
Ma'am, please.
Here's some more garbage. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to take this garbage. I hear you have some weapons in the back. We have sensor monitors and some controversial weapons in the back, which are illegal. And I was going to take this garbage and throw the garbage dumpster. I feel you're such a piece of shit.
So for some additional context, apparently the person behind the camera is actually a manager for U-Haul, possibly this store here. I don't know the uniforms enough to understand if the person who they're filming is an employee or just a person who's wanting to use a truck. Either way, it's funny how wacky people can act about certain things. Yeah, that's an interaction. In this next clip, we've got a Karen seemingly going on a goddamn tirade against this person at the register.
I want it in cash. Where's the receipt? Not playing your goddamn game. And then give me back my donuts. I paid for them, they're mine. I want a dozen donuts now. I paid for them, they're mine. Call the cops. I already called them before you. And I'm calling Channel 4. You're gonna be on the news. You're gonna be loud.
Is that for Alexis? Is that mine, Alexis?
You're not gonna give me my
Large
cash?
iced coffee, extra with caramel.
God damn it. Pick up my card now. I said, pick up my Bank of America card. It's right there. You drive it. You pay it. I ain't going nowhere, bitch. You suck my dick.
I wish I wasn't pregnant. I would beat this lady right now. If that really pisses me off. I can't keep my nose.
I can stand here all day, bitch.
Large ice cream, extra caramel. Is that it? Alexis? Yep, that's mine.
My
Thank
card
you
is
so much.
right there on the floor. Right there. Fine. We'll tell the cops. We will call 911 again. Fine, bitch.
So I got two thoughts with that one. First off, everything that Karen was attempting to say was kind of funny just to watch her attempt to say it, like, suck my dick, like, what? But at the same time, I really feel bad for the person behind the counter, like, holy crap. That kind of thing ain't fun in any form of anything. Like, I don't know how she was able to stand there just screaming her lungs out for so long without anyone in the crowd just stepping in going, alright, get out of here, lady. Next, Karen really sounds like she's possessed by a demon by how upset she is about this heavy machinery.
But I will call the cops.
Why?
Because I cannot deal with this noise. Move the truck somewhere else.
The neighbour send the email. The neighbour send the email. He's doing the work today.
Yeah, he said that you'd be working. He didn't say that you'd be parking a piece of heavy machinery in front of my house.
Where can I park?
Move!
Your dad said, okay.
Move! If you do not move, I will call the police.
I've got
Do you
permission.
understand?
I've got permission from email.
This is my house. I live here. Move it up to his place.
Yeah, but it's blocking the pipe.
I don't give a shit. Move it.
How?
Look, we can't move it.
Look, I will call the cops.
Call him. Don't worry.
I've got email.
You're an asshole. I can't believe you have allowed them to park a heavy piece of machinery in front of my house. All right, fine. Do what you like. Do what you like.
Assuming one of those clips came from when the police officer was there and told her that they've got permission to do that, and she just was so upset over it. Oh my goodness. Next, we see what happens when a Karen has children, and she teaches them how to be just as much as a Karen as she is. Also, I'm not 100% sure the events beforehand, it's just funny seeing how loud these people get.
That's a $4,000 picture.
You went after me.
I didn't go after you.
You did.
Those ladies were right there.
Her down. Because I'm about to f you up. You put your daughter a cunt too. You put your hands on a 13-year-old girl.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did, bro. You slapped my. I did. Why you gonna say that? You want me to punch you in the face? Silly. You punched me, bro. You want to say that? Go over there and calm her down. No, she wants to talk. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. No. Look at her hand. See? You're a grown woman with a cross on your chest. So, why the are you putting your hands on a 13-year-old girl? Please, explain.
That was $4,000. $4,000?
I don't give a put your hands on a 13-year-old, bro.
Calm her down.
Calm her down.
Please,
calm her down.
No, can you please calm her down?
This woman just tried to hit us. Are you
tough?
Me and my daughter is kind.
Are you crazy?
And then
I'm 99.9% sure that they're just playing this hella up for the camera, especially considering how they're both now just talking to their phone directly, saying exactly what apparently happened, and they're trying to make it as loud and obnoxious as they possibly can just to, I don't know what exactly they're attempting to accomplish here because it just seems stupid. In this next clip, we seem to have a pair of Karens having an absolute barking match.
Bitch, I'm black. What the fuck it gotta do with fucking native? White people take my fuck back. Get the fuck back. Fuck your goddamn dead ass fucking dog. Bitch, fuck you. Listen, that's why your stupid ass
oh.
Off, did one of them just pull out a flipping taser in the middle of all that and they still continue going on? And secondly, there's clearly someone more in the wrong than the other, but considering the lack of context, I'm just going to call both of them Karens because they're just going off at each other for some reason. Here we've got a Karen behind the camera who's extremely upset that this cashier did not give them the proper greeting before serving them, and when she gives her a bit of attitude, the cashier decides to refuse service. Here's what happens.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I gotta protest. This is ridiculous.
That's why, and then when you said it, I said hello. Right. That's why I said hello. There was no attitude there at all, ma'am. And for you to say you're not going to check somebody out over their attitude, I'm not. I just said hello.
I know, but I feel like you're being very rude. So.
How
I'm trying to be rude.
No, couldn't hear you at all. Honestly,
but I explained to you multiple times that this is card only.
And then when you said that, I said I'm doing card, and I got my stuff out to pay. But I pulled my stuff out. I'm sorry, ma'am. First of all, who is the customer? If I am okay, I'm sorry, but pull it on down, because even your energy and your attitude is very inappropriate. But clearly you could hear me, because you said that I was giving you attitude and you didn't want to serve me off of me saying hello. So I'm going to first service you first. I am an educator, and I also sit on the board for no.
She's filming me, and
I am filming her because she's being extremely rude. And I have other customers too. You're interrupting me. A lot of other customers to even vouch for that.
I'm so sorry.
When I came over here, I said hello, and she said card. She said, what did she say? Cash a card. And I said hello, cash a card. And I said, I'm sorry, you know. And then when she said, I said, oh, I'm paying with card. So I started pulling this out. And then she continues to get an attitude with me and says that I'm not serving you. I don't like her. And all I was doing was saying hello. Even the way she's being dismissive right now, that is not okay.
You're very rude. You're being disrespectful.
No, she's not being rude. I'm sorry. I'm standing here.
Yeah.
I could definitely check that right on the cash register. Oh, but hold on, Ms. Brittany, because at this point it's beyond checking me out. Because how are you saying that I'm being rude when you said you can't hear me? You understand? You always said you cannot hear me when I'm being rude.
I know, but here we have to ask for the payment first, and then we go to
hello?
She can say hello. You need to say hello first.
The thing is that
She's buying from you, ma'am. She's buying from you.
And she's continuing to argue with the customer.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying
You continue to argue with the customer. You continue to argue with the customer, young lady. There's a lot of maturity that needs to happen. You continue to argue. Maybe it's circumstance. It is. You're still arguing with the customer.
You're arguing back.
You're still arguing with. You can't even listen to your manager.
And you're continuing to argue back.
And I have no attitude or anything, honey. It must be. I mean, she's arguing with the customer. I'm arguing with her manager, so clearly she's not arguing with me.
Yeah, this is very intriguing. So I think the first one here is that the manager's probably unhappy that this customer's been stuck in the store for a lot longer than what she would really be if they were just a server and move on with their day. And I would hope that the manager probably, after this customer left, at least talked to the worker outside of the customer environment and actually found out what happened from the worker's point of view to get a better understanding of the situation and probably resolved things from there. So I'm not going to worry too much about the interaction with the manager and the cashier here. But this Karen was eagerly upset because instead of saying hello, the first thing the cashier was asked, like, hey, are you going cash or card? Because it's a register that could only do card, and they would have to go else to a different register to use cash, and that would end the conversation with them, and she would go to someone else to be served instead. Because one of the biggest prerogatives, like one of the biggest things that gets pushed in any form of retail service, is that you are to get the customers through the registers as fast as you can without like looking rushed. Like, you just want to move people through fast because you would rather not hold up lines. You want people to be in and out as quickly as possible. Yes, small talk can occur when you're doing like some form of bigger shopping thing, like some bigger amount of groceries that a person's buying, but the overall idea is you want to move the customer through the register as fast as you can so they don't have any chance of getting impatient or annoyed because they've been waiting for X amount of time. And this also goes with whatever line ends up accumulating behind the person going through the register. So of course her first question is going to be finding out how you're paying, because she can only handle one type of paying with her register, so she would have to get you to go to a different register in order to pay with cash. So logically speaking, yes, that's going to be the first thing she asks. Could she have said hello? Maybe. Is it a little over the top to immediately start refusing service just because the Karen was a little unhappy with the lack of a greeting? Also, maybe. She has the right to refuse service, and the customer's definitely not always in the right, but in certain situations, it's just all about thinking, what's the best way to handle this? Do I just serve this customer, get it done with, and get them out of here, or do I cause an issue about this and potentially have to talk to my manager and potentially hold up other people and other things on those lines? Like, it's just an overall, what's the smartest move? Just prior to this clip, apparently this Walmart worker potentially assaulted this customer here by maybe hitting them or having a bad attitude, and when she brings out her phone, she tries to swat the phone out of her hands. Unfortunately, the footage of recording here does not include the swatting of hands, we only just see the aftermath, but here's what happens anyway.
Police, you have camera in here, you touch me. You
I didn't touch you.
You try to knock out my fucking phone.
Out of my
You
phone.
try to knock out my phone, you're gonna be in social media. Miss Jennifer that thinks she's above district manager. Yep. There is people higher than you. I talk to district in other places. Robert. You don't try to snatch on my phone. Yeah, get Robert. That way you don't have a fucking job, Jennifer. Don't try to hit my phone off my fucking hand. You have no right. I talked to district manager in Fort Worth. They have someone higher than you. Protocol is to call someone higher than you. Time to leave. Yeah, time to leave. Call. Please leave. You try to, no, who are you? Leave. Are you the district? What is your name?
No, my name's Candace. Please
okay.
Leave.
Get me a district manager.
You can, at the front of the store. Let's go.
What do you mean in front of the store? Get the police.
They're on their way.
Get the police. Yes, get
Please
the police.
Go.
Nope,
Please go.
I'm not going.
Please go.
I am a customer here, paid customer.
You're a mess.
What the fuck you a mess? You're a mess. What do you say?
You're a mess.
Huh? Yeah.
You're a mess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Who are you? What is your title?
Asset protection manager.
Okay, come on. I need the police. Yep, I recorded. She tried to hit my phone out. Why do you have a problem?
Because you can't record it.
Yes, I can record. It's public.
No, it's not public.
We will see. What is your name?
My name is Robert.
Robert, okay? Yep. You make sure you guys don't have a job. I tell you that.
So first things first. Walmart is a private business that's open to the public. By law, they withhold the right to refuse you if you're recording. They withhold the right to kick you out of their store if you are using your phone to record. They withhold the right to say, no, you can't record here. That is a major thing that I feel like a lot of people misunderstand, because you're inside of a private building. Now, any form of government building, yep, that makes sense. That's completely legal to record inside of government buildings, depending on certain places, kind of deal. And also, if you are out on a public space and you can see into a private building, you can technically record via that too, but there might be some weird caveats to that. But either way, in this situation, Walmart withheld the right to kick you out of the store for recording in the situation. And the other employees are now trying to get you out of the store because at this point in time, all you're currently doing is you're yelling and screaming at one of their co-workers. They have no idea what's exactly happened at this point in time, but what they can gather is that the co-worker is cool, calm, collected mostly, and the customer is going off her nutter with her phone in hand recording. So logically speaking, the other workers are going to come in and try and get you to leave the store because to them, all you're doing is causing a nuisance. Now, whether the things you claimed happened prior to the recording happened or not is a different question. It might have happened, but this is not how you handle this whatsoever. If this so happened to happen, this is where you specifically keep calm, ask this other worker to leave you for a moment, and then go find the manager via another worker so you can talk to the manager and potentially tell them what happened. They might be able to go to the cameras and see what actually happened, yada yada yada. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to take the effort to solve this problem for you anymore because of, well, what we see in the recording here, where you're just screaming at the worker, swearing like a madman, and so on and so forth. At that point, you've kind of pretty much shown that you don't actually care. You just want to go off at someone because they supposedly hit you. I don't know. It's a mess. I understand the employer probably did do something wrong, but this is so not how you handle things. So the guy behind the camera here was speeding down a residential area, and I mean aggressively speeding, like way over the limit, could possibly faster than what you would go on a highway type speeding down a residential street. Anyway, a little while later, he gets caught up to by people who live in that residential street at this shopping center area, and they decide to confront him. Here's a clip.
This guy is 100 miles an hour, and now he's running away.
100 miles an hour.
I'm defending myself. He's coming at me.
You want me to get up and down and kick your ass?
What are you talking
about? Get the f out of here, man.
I'm gonna get the
f out of here, asshole.
Yeah, thank you. Call the police. This guy's running away.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Come here, stop you. Get over here.
What is your problem?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
I will.
Deserve to be on the road.
Will you let me?
Get in your car and get the out of here.
Well, I need some space to get into my car.
Get in the car.
It. Can you let me?
Go ahead. Why don't you stand there, man? Come and say it to my face. Come on.
I'm not doing anything to you, sir.
You killed somebody
Sir,
during the holiday season.
Relax.
You idiot.
Holy
Have a
crap.
license.
Like a man.
Holy crap. Stand up and what? Fight? I'm not gonna fight here. Relax.
This red piece of shit. I have detectives right now.
Okay, can I get in my car and leave? I will leave.
You better think about what you did.
You know, my own morality here of just like, buddy, if you were like, I would say that he probably wasn't going 100 miles, but considering that'd be an exaggeration of sorts, he was probably going pretty damn fast, like 60, 70, 80 miles an hour, which, by the way, is still faster than what you would go on most highways. Like, that's for those non-imperial people. That's more than 100 k's an hour. Like, that's insane speeds. That is the type of speed you do on a highway where you got wide lanes and enough room to go to maneuver. Like, if you're genuinely going that fast, I honestly don't feel that sorry for you here. I don't know if this would be the way I would handle someone speeding down the neighborhood. I would attempt to find them later, get their license plate, send it to the police, and hopefully have some form of footage of someone speeding. Probably not, though. I would again, I don't feel bad for the guy behind the camera, because if you are truly going that fast down a residential area, then you're a complete and utter asshat who has an asshat who has no consideration for anyone else. So, yeah, selfish prick, but I wouldn't do this, maybe? I don't know.